Hello and welcome back. This is part 2 of Banter Wars US Tournament. Today's lineup is going to be, our first contestants are going to be Phantom Phoenix and Bestest Robot. And we're going to be in the same arena, and here we go. We'll keep track of the overhead cam.
The buzzer signals the start of the match.
Phantom Phoenix is approaching. Bestest Robot is spinning around with some of the craziest looking wheels you've seen yet. His weapons are working just nicely though. It's hacking down. Phantom Phoenix took a big hit there. Oh no, he didn't. No, it was actually Bestest Robot lost a part. Looks like one of the stabilizers. And now it's being counted out in the corner there. It's not moving very well. Weapon seems to be moving, but the robot doesn't.
This match is done.
Well, that was rather fast. Seems like Bestest Robot has a real hard time maneuvering, and all Phantom Phoenix had to do was move in and knock out one of the stabilizer bars, and that was the end of that. So, we'll be right back with the next round. Okay, welcome back. This will be round 2. We have Faithful Quad Cycle versus Spider. Spider will probably be the favorite here, but we'll see.
Let's begin.
There's Spider moving in. Quad Cycle has a crazy set of wheels, if you'd call them that, kind of weapons for wheels. And there goes Spider in with a flip, trying to turn the Quad Cycle over. Another flip, and this time Quad Cycle's on its side, but it's self-right. Well, it's back on its wheels, or its drive mechanism. Spider's going in for another hit, a good hit that time. And Quad Cycle's over again this time. Now he's upside down. That looks rather awkward. I don't know if he can self-right. He may be immobilized soon. Looks like Spider went in the last second and stopped the countdown himself. I don't know about this. There it goes. Can Quad Cycle? Oh, he almost self-righted. Almost. There was Spider back in for another hit. Is he gonna strike? Nope. Countdown again. Another countdown. Oh, it doesn't look good now. Looks like Quad Cycle is going to be counted out.
Great match.
Okay, Spider goes on. Alright, well, that was an interesting match. Looks like the Faithful Quad Cycle didn't have very good control. And once it was turned over, it could not self-right at all. Probably a battery problem. Maybe not enough batteries to operate the weapon to self-right itself, to put itself back on its drive system. At any rate, we'll be right back with the next bout. Alright, we're back. We're going to have AJ. It's AJ Pats versus Facetious Goose. And there doesn't seem to be a picture of the robot here, so we'll have to get a look at it in the arena. Here we go. There's Facetious Goose.
Let's begin.
Here it is. It's kind of a boxy looking machine. Oh, it has some kind of a strange hydraulic weapon. Done some kind of a little damage there. Facetious Goose is trying to get underneath it to use its lifter. They're both over the flame pit, and there's been a little bit of action there. And the floor flipper comes into play and launches Facetious Goose. And AJ comes in with a strike. Facetious Goose is trying to get underneath, but doesn't seem to be able to get under this strange AJ machine. Something broke. Can't tell quite what. There was a sound of some kind of... Uh-oh. Oh no, Facetious Goose is on its back and being roasted, it looks like. Oh, that's too bad. Looks like part of Facetious Goose's, part of its both lifter and righting mechanism must have broken off there. Maybe it was knocked off by AJ's hydraulic weapon. That was a good match, but a bit short. And, well, too bad for Facetious Goose. AJ goes on. We'll see you in just a second. Okay, we're back. This will be bout 4. We have Clyde Games. Next quest, please. So, here we go. There's Clyde
The
Games.
strongest brought win.
Oh, the first strike knocks its weapon right off. That was terrible. Now it's knocking holes in the in the chassis. This is bad. More hits. This is terrible. The one machine has no offensive weaponry left at all. It's almost over here. Next quest, please, is getting beaten to death. I think I might have that backwards. Sorry. At any rate, yeah, the one robot killed itself going over the flame pit. The other one's just being slowly beaten down. And there's a countdown. And back over the flame pit. That could actually win this. It's having a terrible effect. Now the other one's being roasted to death on the flame pit. They're both just... Oh, this is terrible. Roasted robots smoking. Oh my god. Another countdown.
This match is done.
Oh, next quest, please, is immobilized. They both killed themselves on... Oh, I can't believe it. Clyde Games actually wins that. Next quest, please. Roasted itself to death. That was the weirdest match we've had so far yet. They both just parked over the flame pit and were cooked alive by it. It's horrible. Roasted robots. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. They've had to clean up the arena, go out there with the fire extinguishers and put out the robots. It was terrible. At any rate, here we're going to have Gamer Perfection versus Tally Ho. And there should be some fun. There's Tally Ho.
Here we go.
Gamer Perfection. An odd looking robot. Very tall. And it's already fallen over on its side. Tally Ho seems to be attacking it. It's trying to self-right. It has some sort of a mechanism, it looks like. And it's being counted out already. Too bad it won't be saved by the floor flipper.
Great match.
And Tally Ho is counted out. Well, that was incredibly fast. Yes, no, excuse me, backwards. Tally Ho wins. I'm sorry about that. Gamer Perfection was counted out. Slip up there. Okay, we'll be right back. Sorry about that. Okay, we're back. This will be round 6. We have Gamer's Slight versus the Redoubtable Siren. Here we go. The Siren does have a very nice lifter and a set of nasty hacking swords.
May the strongest brought win.
Gamer's Slight looks pretty quick. Oop, it's been hit. There's that same flame pit again, not that again. It seems to be pushing Siren rather nicely. Oh, there we go. That's why that was a floor flipper. I mean, pit's been activated. Gamer's Slight seems to have Siren pushed up against the wall there, and it backs up
The match
and
is
hurtles itself into the pit. Okay, that's too bad. It was doing rather well. Well, Gamer's Slight goes out very quickly by backing right straight into the pit, which it activated by shoving Siren into the activator, and Siren goes on. Okay, we'll be right back. That was an interesting bout. Yes, rather. Okay, here we are. This will be round 7. We have Tetris Overkiller versus Stickman. Here we go. Stickman looks like it has a rotating weapon. I believe the other bot is a lifter. Not sure.
time to kick this match into gear.
There's Tetris Overkiller moving in. Stickman has been lifted. Yes, it definitely has a lifter. Those lifters actually can work as weapons. They'll knock a wheel off, dent the chassis. The flipper seems to be working. and doing some kind of a strange dance here. Stickman is perched on top of Tetra's Overkiller, and there's a pretty good hit. And again, Stickman is perched on top of Tetra's Overkiller. So it's going to ooze off again here. Oh, been flipped up in the air again. It's having a tough time employing that forward weapon. And again, it's perched on top. Now there's a countdown going. And there's a couple of good hits from Stickman. And now Stickman is on top of, Tetra's Overkill is on top of Stickman. And now they're both being cooked on this flamethrower over here. Not that again. Rotating around in the slow circle here, being roasted alive like they're on a barbecue pit. And there goes the flamethrower again. They're just kind of stuck in a weird dance. I'm worried about that one wheel maybe coming off. Got a lot of weight on it. This is bizarre. Looks like Stickman's trying to operate his weapon. Tetra's Overkiller is taking some damage from the Stickman weapon. Slow turning, weird. Oh, now there's some smoke now. Looks like Tetra's Overkiller is getting destroyed. The crowd don't like it much either. This is a long and weird match. Oh, looks like there's another hit. The weapon is slowly but surely doing damage. Yep, there it goes again. This has got to be the strangest match yet. And there we go, the final hit. Oh, that was pretty bizarre. Tetra's Overkiller gets hung up on the top of Stickman. Slowly gets... Well, Tetra's Overkiller was eliminated, so Stickman wins. My assistant was asking exactly who just won the match. Okay, keeping track over there. Like I said, Stickman had Tetra's Overkiller perched up on top of it, and it slowly was roasted and beaten to death very slowly by the rotating weapon. Okay, we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Our next bout is going to be something interesting. Jelson versus the Evil Scaffolding. I don't know if I've seen this one in action yet. I might have seen Jelson. So here we go. There's Jelson.
Time to kick this match into gear.
Odd looking bot. Seems to be rather mobile. Interesting weapon setup. Looks like Jelson has some sort of a weird overhead crashing weapon and a flipper. The scaffolding is employing a couple of spikes, 3 or 4 of them. They backed away from each other, and now another set of strikes from both machines. Jelson's trying to employ this weird hammer, which is now smoking. I heard something break. Another pretty good hit there. Jelson is still slamming away, and another piece of the evil scaffolding has come off. Looks like he's lost some of his superstructure. Scaffolding has moved in and rolled Jelson over. Can Jelson self-right? Evil scaffolding is moving in for another strike, and he's knocked the main weapon off. Jelson's been now eliminated to rolling around on its side, and it seems to be stuck in place and will be slowly counted out.
This match is done.
Okay, well there we are. Jelson's eliminated. Evil scaffolding goes on. Okay, and that'll be our last bout. And we'll get around to the next one tomorrow. Guys, stand by, and I hope the presentation is a little bit better, but this is the best I can do for now. We're open for suggestions and any input. Let me know what you'd like to see and how I might implement that, and I'll be glad to try. We'll see you soon here again at Robot Arena 2, Banter Wars AI, US Wars, and it's just a tournament. You guys have a fine day and a good week too. See you soon.